guys, it's Love My Anime, and this is my first video on showing you guys how I make friend plushies. Now, in this video, I will be showing you how to make just the simple body of the plushie. This body is specifically going to be for Felty Rosa. However, you can turn these bodies into almost any character that you want. So with that being said, let's get into how to sew the plushie basic human body. Okay, so first of all, we have the head. So the head is this front piece right here. Then we have the chin, which attaches to here. And then finally, we have the pieces for the back of the head. And this is whatever color the hair is going to be. The chin and the face will always be that skin tone color. Next is we have the upper part of the body, which is the torso. And if it's a male, you simply leave it flat like this, or if they don't have a large chest, boobs, you know, that kind of stuff. If they do, then we use this to make those big boobs. After that is we have the arms. So this is for one arm and that's for the other arm, and then this is for the hands. So each one of these gets 2 hands. So that is the upper part. And then finally we have the lower part. So we have the crotch, then we have the legs. Here I'm using plain bearskin legs because Felty Rose is going to be wearing some knee-high socks, so some of her skin will be showing. But if they were just wearing pants, then you would just make these whatever the color the pants are. And finally, we have the feet. So this is the soles of the feet, and this is what goes around the feet. So now, with that being said, let's get started in making that plushie body. So first, what we do is we take the face and we are going to sew down all of these together. I already have my thread ready. I'm always going to be using a ladder stitch. Okay, and then once we have that, we just pull and tie it off. There we go. So now this is sewn on, and you do the same to the rest. And there we go. Now we have the face. Now we take the chin and we attach it to the face. So the way the chin works is this is always facing down, and you always want to follow the chin from here going all the way to right there, to kind of like where this stitch ends. And there we go. So that is the chin attached, or it basically becomes like the bottom of the neck. And this right here gives it that chin shape. What you also know is that these points will meet up with these stitches, and the ends will meet up with the ends of this stitch here. So same as here. So this is the face. Now it's time for the back of the head. First we're going to stitch down these. Now that these are done, what we're going to do is we're going to take this side here and we're going to sew it onto this side here. So combine them together. Alright, so here it is, the back of the head. Now that we have the back of the head, we're gonna take the face here, and these two here are going to be sewn together. So what we do, so we're going to match the center line here with the center line here and sew all the way down until this meets up with this. There we go. So now we have the head, and all that's left to do is simply take some stuffing and we're going to stuff it right inside here. Now sometimes your stitches might come undone like mine did here. All you gotta do is just stitch it back up. you go. So now we have a nice stuffed head with a round back, the face, and it should look like this. There we go. This is the head. Now we're going to be making the torso. So we're going to take the crotch piece and the top torso. We're going to sew them together. And going to repeat that with both of them. Now I'm gonna keep this thread and I'm going to use it to attach these two together. So this to this and this to that. Alright, and this is how it gets sewn right down there. And now we're gonna take this and sew it across there. Alright, so now we have both sides sewn. Now we are going to attach these two sides together. So just like this. Alright, so here we go. Here is the basic torso so far, and now we're just gonna connect these two. So we're gonna connect this with this end. This is the torso, so you have where the arms will go, and the legs, and the head up here. So we're going to set this aside for now. Now, we're gonna work on the arms. For the arms, we have our arm pieces here. And the way that I attach the hands is gonna use one, for example. You're gonna fold these in half, and whichever way the part that the seam does not show is the way that the thumb of the hand also comes out as well. So you find this part right here, and you know that this part here is going to attach to this side of the arm, because if you try to attach it to this side, you'll have that seam showing. So this part is gonna attach to this side, and then you're gonna take your hand pieces with the thumbs facing outwards, because that's how hands work. And what you do is you're gonna take both of them and move it upwards. So now when it's opened, you're gonna have something like this, and we're gonna sew across both of these. Alright, so now that I have this sewn down, I can fold these out and we have a nice clean seam. Then these get folded down, and we're gonna take this thread and continue sewing all the way around. Now that we have the hand sewn, we're just going to go up and close this off all the way to the end of this part. Okay, so that is one arm. So this is gonna be the inside of the body and this will be the outside. Now we're just going to have to make another one, but in the opposite direction. Alright, so now that we have both arms done, we are just going to get some more stuffing and stuff them. Alright, so we have our two arms now. They should look just like this once they're finished. And now we can put these aside. And now we can get started on making the feet and legs. First, we're gonna make the feet. The way we make the feet is we sew up this part here together, and then we're gonna connect these two, just like that. Alright, so now that we have this sewn up just like that, this right here is gonna be the front of the foot, and these are gonna be the inside sides. So now we're gonna attach the bottom of the foot, which is this piece here, and it's going to be sewn all the way around. And there we go. So this is one foot. Here's a closer look. So that is the bottom of the foot, and then the side. Now we're going to attach the leg. So the leg is pretty simple. There's a curved part here and a flat part here. All we're gonna do is fold it in half, and we're going to sew upwards, leaving these top and bottom parts open. So we're gonna basically make a tunnel. Okay, so now that I have made the tube, I'm going to make sure that we are going to attach the foot to the bottom of the leg. And the way you know what the bottom of the leg is the flat part is the one that attaches to the foot. This curved part up here is later going to be attached to the curved part of the midsection. So a good way to connect them is this seam here is going to line up with the stitches on here, and we're going to continue sewing all the way around. Right, so now that I have attached the foot, all we're going to do is stuff it. And there we go. So this is one leg with the foot. So now all we're gonna do is repeat the same thing but on the opposite side. So which means for this one we're gonna fold it so that the curve is facing that way. This curve is going this way, and now we're gonna make the same thing with the opposite curve. And the same thing with the foot as well. Instead of sewing it so that the stitches are facing this way, we're going to show it so that the stitches are facing the opposite way of the other foot. Alright, and now we're just going to stuff it just like the other one. So now we have another leg stuffed, and we have two legs. So now that we have the different limbs and body parts sewn, it is time to put it all together. So we're gonna take the torso part of the body that we made. The legs will be here and the arms will be here. So first, let's attach the legs to the bottom. So this part here is going to be attached and sewn onto this part right here. Alright, so there it is. The legs have been attached, and now we're just going to attach the arms. So you'll know which side is the back and front, because as you can see by the feet, this is the back and this is the front of the foot. So back side, front side. So now we're gonna take the arms with thumbs out and we're gonna sew them connecting to these little openings on here, one on one side and one on the other side.
Know that you can't see her, but she's been around and she's almost haunting me. See, I mean, things like that are happening. Oh, there she is. Hey guys, I'm still so sad. You see how so sad. Why are you sad, her? Because this jerk killed me. I'm so sad, and I'm actually sad and mad at the same time, and I can't reconcile these emotions. You know what? You see what you've done, Herb? I figured that you would come back around, that I thought I needed to be prepared for this. Prepared for what? What are you talking about? For your return. So... Well, oh, no, wait, hold on. I'd like to introduce...
So now that I have attached the two arms, I'm going to take some more stuffing and we're going to stuff the body in, pushing the stuffing down and filling in as much as we can. Okay, so now that it is stuffed, and I still have this thread attached to the side here, because I'm going to use it to attach the head. And the way we attach the head, you connect the seam on the side here with the side seams on here. So first I sew the front side, and then I sew the back side. Okay, so now I'm on the back side. The front has been sewn, and if you can see, this is how it's attached, just like that. Now we're just going to sew this to the back of the head. Alright, and there you go. So this is how the basic body is made. So you can stop at this point. It'll have, you know, just a smooth flat torso and such, but I'm going to go a little bit beyond because this is going to be a female character. It is going to be Feltirosa. What I'm going to do is give her some boobs. Yes, give her a chest. And to do that, I have this piece right here. I'm going to attach it to the neck, and I'm going to sew it all the way across the front, and then also sew down these flaps as well, one on one side and one on the other side, and and keep this part open. Okay, so I have sewn on the chest piece now, and I just I had an extra bit, so I just simply cut it off from the back side. As you can see, if I move it up close, this is sewn all the way across here, and then the sides are sewn down to the arms. Now what we do is we take some stuffing and we stuff this chest here. We're just going to roll it up as much as we can. And once we do that, we're going to take our thread and we're going to just sew it all the way down and across. So I'm just going to give you guys a more closer look to see that as I am sewing across, I'm making sure that I stay in the mid section of the chest. Okay, so now I have attached the chest, and as you can see, this is what it looks like right now. And now what we need to do is make basically a cleavage. And the way we do that is we take some thread, and right in the center here, we go up the middle and slightly out just around the midsection, basically. Make sure to watch out for it to not get poked. So here it is, and now we're gonna go back down underneath at the same place we started and out the same place as well, and it should look like this. And now we just pull, and there you go. That creates the cleavage. And here we can just go down in and tie off at the bottom. And there we go. The finished female plushie body, or just any body, any plushie body that has breasts on it. So that is it, folks. That is how you make a plushie body that you can turn it into whatever you like. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time with another plushie sewing video.